make it real. Here's the rest of the house. Here's the kitchen with this view window. And they would look out the window. How so real, as I took them on this tour. One day I made this house so real, making my friends bumped his elbow on the Here's the kitchen with this view window. It was that real. So imagination, we call it nothing simply because nothing. One day I made this in terms of being tangible. Here's the kitchen, but it is so real, it's almost that real. So imagination, we call it nothing. Imagination, nothing. One day I made this in terms of real. So real, it's almost so real, it's almost real. So imagination, it was that real, so real, it's almost real. Is that possible? Is that possible? Is that possible? Imagination. Here's what we call that second step, faith to believe. In fact, one writer said this: faith is substance. An interesting word, that the powerful ability to believe in the possibilities that are possible for you. Substance. If you have faith to believe, that faith is substance. Substance meaning a piece of the real. Now, it's not the real. It's not the podium. But it is so powerful that it's so close to being real. So the writer said the faith is a piece of, the substance of, and then he called it evidence, substance and evidence. Evidence. Substance. Faith to believe. So it's difficult to call substance and evidence nothing. It is nothing in the sense that it can't be seen with the inner eye. You can't get a hold of it because it isn't yet tangible. But it is possible to turn nothing, especially ideas and imagination. Now, if you believe that it's possible for you, that substance and evidence becomes so powerful that it now can be turned into reality. Evidence. Substance. Faith to believe. So the first step is to imagine what's possible. Second step, to believe that what's possible is possible for you. Now here's the third step, and that is to go to work and make it real. Go to work and make it real. The same wind blows on us all. The wind of disaster, the wind when it's upside down, the wind when it's favorable and unfavorable. The same wind blows on us all. The economic wind, the social wind, the political wind. The same wind blows on everybody. The same wind blows on us all. The difference in where you arrive in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. The difference in arrival is not the blowing of the wind, but the set of the sail. The same wind blows on us all. And that's what learning is all about, to set a better sail this year than last year. To set a better sail. The first 6 years of my economic life, I wound up broke. Second 6 years, I wound up rich. It was my philosophy that changed. The set of the sail of better thinking, correcting the errors of the past, picking up new disciplines for the future. That's all I had to do at the end of the first 6. Correct the errors of the past, and then pick up some new disciplines for the future. My total life changed. The second 6 years was totally different than the first 6 of my working life. And guess who can do that? Anybody. The same wind blows on. You can keep on the same path for the next couple of years as you have the past two. But if you wish to, and maybe everything's okay for you and you don't need to, but if you need to make some changes, if you wish to, I'm telling you, you can start doing it today so that the next 2 years will be drastically different than the last two. The same wind blows on us all. And anybody who wishes to do that can.
Welcome, team. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Hold for 1 second here. If you guys can hear the sound of my voice and see the PowerPoint, please give me some fire emojis as we get things going in our next level training. Welcome. Hey, Miss Shell. How are you, Miss Carly Hill? Welcome, guys. Give me some fire emojis. What's going on, Zena? Good to see you guys. We're going to get started in just a few moments. For those of you on our other platforms, YouTube, as well as on our other platforms. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure we're live here. Perfect. This call is being recorded. All right. Here we go. Let's get it. I can't find me, but hey, hi. Let's get this thing moving full speed ahead, guys. This is Coach Ben. Welcome to our Tuesday evening event. We come together every Tuesday to sharpen our skill sets, our axes. You know, they said if you want to chop down a cherry tree, I think that was Ben Franklin who said this. He said, if you had 8 hours to chop down a cherry tree, spend 6 hours sharpening the axe. 2 hours to chop down a tree. Because hey, listen, this is the time we spend sharpening our axes, getting better at the skill set of building big businesses and having success in the world of network marketing, team building. So man, I'm so excited for you guys. We have a great training. We're combining 2 platforms just so that you guys understand what I'm doing here, because I had a Tuesday and a Thursday where Thursday was on a high-tech training with some of the systems that we were using, but it was just compressing my time too much. So I'm leveraging this platform where at the beginning I do what they call the next level training regarding basic fundamentals of building your business. And then we move from low tech to high tech. And that's a philosophy we all must grab onto, going from low tech to high tech. I love systems, I love tools, I love leverage, but you can't deviate from the low tech, the personal touch. That's where the culture, the relationships, that's where that camaraderie is developed and formed. So we always want to make sure we keep that in place. So we have, and my mouse is not really cooperating with me. Let me see if I can do it this way. We have, there we go. Let's see. Boom, there we go. All right, so every Tuesday going forward, why is this thing acting funky? Every Tuesday going forward, we are going to be combining our platforms from 8 o'clock until, I don't have anything after this. So I want to make it where I could hit on a couple of nuggets, then go into some in-depth training, and then dive into opening it up for any Q&A. This is a neutral space. We have a reading club on Saturday mornings at 9:30. It's a neutral space. No one talks about their teams, their organizations, or anything in that nature. This is what we have here because I am marketing and putting all this information and all of my content on other platforms. And I want to make sure folks feel safe inviting and putting their folks in front of my information where they don't feel like I'm trying to cross recruit them. We move in integrity, and I ask everyone to respect that one rule. is that we stay in a neutral space, guys. I mean, the systems are the systems are the systems, and every system works in every organization if you simply implement it. And we want to make sure that we take full advantage of that, guys. So this is our next level training. I'm so fired up about this year. This year is going by quickly. We're already in March, guys. We're already in March. March Madness. I know a lot of companies, I mean, companies are having major promotions and a lot of exciting incentives going on. And it all gears around expansion and growth, building new organizations, bringing on new individuals. And one of the things that we want to talk about tonight, we're going to be talking about how to leverage any promotion that's going on by building a team. You want to build a distribution. How many of you, by putting into the comments, and I want to make this an interaction, put 7 in the chat if what's going on, Cassandra, coming out of Goldsboro, North Carolina? Put 7 in the chat if you like helping people and want to build a big team. Put 7 in the chat if you want to build a big team. You want leverage. You want to take advantage of what I call leverage. Leverage, not leverage, leverage, where you don't rely solely on your efforts. This is why you want to get as many of your folks plugged into this event. We're going to talk about how to build that leverage where you build a community, you build a team, you build duplication. And once you start doing that, you have the ability to get that walk away money. I know you guys want that walk away money. You can't walk away from anything if it only relies on you. You cannot walk away from anything if it solely relies on you. If you're going to be Superman or Superwoman, whereas every time there's a situation, every time someone has a question, every time something is needed, you go Superman, you go into the booth, you fly out and go and save it. You don't want that. You want to build a team, an organization that's totally system dependent, where you're building up other leaders and leaders are building up leaders, and you're leading in the beginning, but as you're leading, you're teaching and training and cultivating leadership so that you can eventually go from the front of the room, in front of the Zoom, to the back of the room. And that's what you want to do. And the way you do that is, one, you stay plugged in and you get your teams plugged in. So now the system is training, teaching, duplicating, and helping your teams. Here's a couple of things I point out why most people don't succeed in this industry is they solely rely on their friends and family. If you only are exposing your friends and family to this opportunity, to anything, I mean, if you open up a restaurant and all you talking to is your friends and family, you're going to starve. They don't have a game plan. They don't have a strategy. They don't treat this like a business. As I stated, having a method of operation, a system, and that's why most people don't succeed. They treat it like a hobby and move haphazardly. They try to sell the product and the service where you should be selling the solution, selling the system. We have the system. They don't determine a person's needs. Once you understand a person's need, then you have a solution, a system that helps it. Most people want more time freedom and more money. Most people want more time freedom and more money. There's 2 types of people, they say, one with a whole lot of money and no time, and a whole lot of time and no money. Either one of those. We have a system that doesn't require a whole lot of your time. We steal your time back and then allow you to make a whole lot of money in return. They don't develop the relationships, getting to know individuals, the camaraderie, building leadership, helping individuals and getting to know those who we work with. They don't invest back in their business. They spend the whole dollar and they don't give value and train others in duplication, which is what I've been talking about throughout. These are the 7 reasons why most individuals don't expand and grow their businesses. rapidly. And we have solutions to that. Understand, guys, personal recruiting is the difference maker in network marketing. Our industry is about building distribution, setting up points of distribution throughout the country, all over the world. You want to build a big business all over. You don't want to just be confined to one location. You want to build all over and become an attractive business partner where you're attracting other partners and developing leaders. This is so very important, guys. We're a business of attracting partners and developing leaders. Personal development helps you to do that. Staying plugged into events like this and being around folks who are getting after it, increasing your belief level, that creates that attraction. Having success, sharing your story, that attracts other people into your business. And then plugging them into these types of trainings and into the environment of development and growth will help them evolve accordingly. It's one thing to bring them in, but it's another thing to keep them in, move them along, get them into profit mode. That's success. And the key thing here is you bring them in, and then you have to go deep to taproot and solidify your business. This is where I wanted to really spend some time. I had a PowerPoint strictly for this, couldn't find it. So I created this slide today just to get into it. But taprooting, if you haven't taken a note yet, write down I am a master recruiter. I am a master recruiter. I attract leaders to my business. You got to have affirmations, guys. I am the number one recruiter in my company. But not just being a recruiter, you want to be a sponsor where you're helping your recruits grow and dig deep. Whereas taprooting, guys, that means basically it's a strategy of focusing on building a strong primary core team or customer base by recruiting a few key individuals who can then further expand the network by recruiting their own organizations. It's one thing to build a team and you're just recruiting wide, but it's another thing because wide is where you have, they say when you build your team wide, you'll get some of the income, but when you build your team deep, you solidify the income. Because if you just go wide, if you have a tree that's just straight up wide with no roots, they just have little thin roots. Whenever a storm comes along, whenever a wind blows, then the tree, the whole structure falls apart. What we have to become good at is bringing on new partners, plugging them into the system, and helping them to bring on their new partners and their new partners and driving it down 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 30 levels deep. The deeper the roots, the taller the trees. The deeper the roots, the taller the trees. Understand this, guys. And it's strong. The oak trees, red oak. So, and here's what happens as you, let's say in this example, and I wish I could blow this up to be a little bit bigger, but hopefully you guys can see this. You have your first recruit, your second recruit, your third recruit, your fourth recruit, your fifth recruit. Those are 5 legs. And your first leg doesn't do much. Your second leg brought on one person. Third leg's not doing much. But as your fourth leg, they're showing up. They're locking in. They're fired up and excited, and they're doing their launch parties and things of that nature. They're bringing on new partners, and that you have you go down 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, 4 levels deep, and in many cases, your fireball is down 4, 5, 6 levels deep. And in most structures, when you find someone 4, 6 levels deep, that growth and momentum, it will motivate everybody up above. Hear what I'm saying to you guys. If you have a fire on your roof, you're not that urgent to move, but a fire in the basement, you are urgent. When you have a fire down deep in your organization and that fire is burning up, let's say 4 levels deep, now you can call level 3, 2, 1 and your first recruit and say, hey, I found someone down in your organization that's absolutely on fire. They're kicking butt. And you need to go out there and get whatever it is they need to do to put themselves in a position to benefit from that growth. So, as sponsors, as recruiters, we need to make sure that we're grabbing individuals and teaching them and plugging them into a duplicatable system, not leaving it for chance, communicating down inside of our organizations and making sure we have duplication, utilizing third party guys. I really want to drive this today. Without third party guys, the party is over. See, with you and your prospects or you and your new business partner, you have a relationship. They like you, they trust you. I want to talk about third party in terms of three-way welcome calls. Welcome calls, meaning that when you bring on a new business partner, one of the things that we want to start doing, and I encourage you to do, and this is so imperative and powerful. This right here, move this coffee because I talk with my hands and I'm about to knock my drink over. This right here, you will not be as effective talking down in your organization if you're not introduced and edified in your organization. So, one of the things in third party, as you're bringing on new partners, usually your sponsor is doing a three-way call to help recruit them. In some cases, that's not the case, but you want to give your upline sponsor, your support team, the edification and the ability to be able to call in and taproot and work down deep in your organization and help you to drive these roots deep. The stronger the depth in your organization, where you have leaders 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels deep. No matter what storm comes along, nothing is going to knock your business over. I need you to understand the power of tap rooting. A lot of us run around. We got thin organizations. We're wider than the daggone country, but we have no depth in our organizations. And depth is not, it doesn't just happen. Depth is when you focus on it and drive it. Depth is where leadership comes in and you make that happen inside your organization, guys. If that makes sense to you, man, give me some sevens. Give me some sevens in terms of tap rooting. Guys, we have to master the skills of this industry called network marketing. Tap rooting is one of the most important parts of building our business. Third party is everything. If you don't properly edify and build up the support, the system, and really speak, it's not a people business, it's a system business. People go away, but systems stay. Understand that, guys. So you drive the edification of the system, and the system, which is our baseball diamond, will create the growth, the momentum, the success, and everything that we're looking for. We're running people around the bases. We're bringing them in. We're doing the three-way calls. We're signing them up. We're locking them down. We're scheduling game plan strategy sessions with the expert, getting them back on the phone. Once they sign up, get on the phone with the expert, do a game plan with the expert, and teach them to do the same thing. So now the expert is edified and has the ability to help you tap root and drive depth inside your organization. Guys, that's it right there. And that's when all this right here, going from first base to second base to third base, this is you going out and recruiting folks. That's you in phase one, which is amazing. Recruiting is everything in this business. As I said in the first slide, we're in the business of recruiting, bringing on individuals, massive recruiting. But the solidification of your business and keeping them in is helping them to get their first success stories, get their first 3 new partners, get their first belief check, help them create new leaders down inside their organizations. And in doing that, the success will continue to grow and nothing can take you out of pocket. So before I move to the next phase of our training, which is going from low tech to high tech, I want to go back. So understand this, guys. Recruiting is everything. We're in the business of attracting partners and developing leaders. You are in network marketing. So you run through your warm market, you expose, you bring on new partners, and from there you move to the next phases of getting new partners on, always recruiting. And as you bring on new people, you want to taproot those individuals and find out who do they know. Here's something I learned that blew my mind when I first got in this industry is not who you bring on, but who they're going to bring on. Who do they know? Because they might be a leader or they might lead you to a leader. And many times we bring on people, we leave them on the surface and we don't help them dig down deep into their network. And we lose out on that leader that could have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 levels deep. I shared this in many trainings before. One of my biggest organizations in my practice company, I didn't know anybody. It was a gentleman who was like 10 levels deep in my organization in Connecticut. I'm in North Carolina. I got a phone call from this gentleman, Daryl Williams. He said, "Hey man, I don't know you. I hear you on the calls. I know you are my upline leadership." And he said what he said about the other people who's not really doing anything. And he said, "I want to work directly with you so we could get this thing going." And we just started going to work and built into an organization of thousands because of the relationship and the tap rooting that took place in that space, utilizing third party, leveraging a system of duplication. That's absolutely imperative, guys. We have to understand the power of going from low tech to high tech and repeating that cycle all over again. Guys, everywhere I turn right now, I'm hearing about AI, 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 AI. How many of us, if anybody on here never heard of AI and high tech marketing and everything of that nature, please, if you have not heard of AI, I don't know where you've been. So one of the things we want to do is understand what we do because most people don't understand the business that they're in. And most people don't realize that you are in a business that can make you a fortune. I was just looking at one of the individuals in this industry who made $1 million a month. And I sent it over to Earl Patterson. I was like, man, it could be done. If one can do it, others can do it. As long as you have a company and a structure, a comp plan that pays you that, and you work a system of duplication, you can make $1 million a month inside this industry. You don't. It's not only athletes. It's not only superstars in entertainment. I just saw Patterson's running back just got re-signed for $40 million to run a football up and down the field. I'm not knocking him. 30 million of that is guaranteed, something like that. Many of us can't run a ball, can't dunk a basketball, can't sing a note. But in this industry, if you plug into a system and master the art of network and marketing, one key word is work. We take the work out of the network. We got to go to work. These cats who's making big money, they go to work. They wake up early and they run their sprints. They tone their bodies and make them into machines. They don't just walk out the mom's womb and they have some talent, but most people end up with talent, but they hone the talent to go from good to great. And this is why we're here today. We're sharpening our skills to become good and then great, to earn $1 million a year, to be able to teach, train, motivate, and inspire our organizations and build a network all over the world. It's network marketing. So one of the key things is aggressively going out and exposing our warm market. And as we go through that with urgency, here we are, March 4th. Have you started tapping into your warm market? It's a new month, new money, as everyone says. How many people have you exposed so far? Are you serious about your business? Are you playing with your business? Aggressively exposing your warm market. Get that out the way. Get the nose out the way. Here's what I'm going to share with you. When you're talking to your warm market, that's simply practice. You're sharpening your skills. You build a list of 100, 300, 500, 1,000 people you know, and you're just calling them up and you're sharpening your skills. You're turning your skin from baby butt skin, that little thin skin where arrows penetrate and it hurt, to rhino skin. Whereas you get enough nose, then the nose don't hurt you anymore, because eventually, as you get into the cold market, where you transition to leads and social media and trying to meet people out in the streets, they're brutal. They're even more brutal. They don't know you. They don't care about you. They'll hang up on you, call you a loser or whatever. But if you didn't develop that skill set, then you're never going to make it. So stop avoiding that process of aggressively exposing your warm market. And the sooner you get it done, the better. Let's get it done in these next few weeks so that we can transition. We'll bring on those 3 new partners, 4 new partners, 5 new partners of people we know who locks in those money spots. And then now we go out and we start aggressively talking inside the cold market, and we working with our new partners, warm market, and we're circulating this whole process over and over and over again, guys. Because once you get into that cold market, and I don't even like to call it cold market, if you do it right, you have a rinse and repeat. You simply go from warm market to cold market to tapping into their warm market, and we recycle this thing over and over and over and over again, going from high tech to low tech. Low tech is conversations, doing launch parties, 3-way calls. That's low tech. High tech is the systems that we utilize to get and pique the interest of prospects, to move them and get them into our organizations, guys. So if you solely rely on your warm market, you will starve. If you want to get skinny, and if your business, the way you eating solely relies on you and your business, and just keep talking to your warm market, I promise you, you're going to get discouraged. So this is why we implement and we're aggressively sharing this information. And it's not for everybody. If you're not open to innovative ways of conducting and growing your business, you can end now. Just take what I just gave you and leave. That's enough. I'll give you time to do that. We're at our bottom of the hour. That's our 30-minute next level training. But what we're about to go into now is some state-of-the-art high-tech information. And let me see who's present right now. Who's the Zoom user? Put your name into the chat. Rename yourself, please. If you don't know how to rename yourself, put your name in the chat. I'll rename you. I don't like talking to strangers. So before we move into the next phase of training, who is the Zoom user? Rename yourself, please. Guys, if you fired up and love the information I just went over, please give me some fire emojis, give me some dollar signs, give me some hearts. Who is the Zoom user? If you let me know if you need me to change your name. Going once. Put your name in the chat, or put your name in the rename button, or depart. I don't like talking to strangers. I don't like talking to strangers. Guys, we're going to talk about how we put things in position where uh, we're going from success loving speed, success loving speed. All right, Mr. Zoom user, deuces. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Understand this. I am we want to make sure we control the environments that we're in. Success loves speed, guys. One of the key things I want you to understand is I am such an advocate. And I think the fastest way for us to really get out and expose our warm markets and really run through our contacts is by scheduling launch parties, private business receptions. So one of the things you want to do immediately is schedule your private business reception, expose your 100 name list aggressively in your first 30 days. Today, I mean, we're within this month. Okay, we got plenty of time to run through our list. You could do it in 30 days, or you could do it in the next few days. I say get through it in a week. And then once you run through your 30 days, I mean, run through your warm market, guys, that's when we exhaust the warm market and move to our next level training, our next level techniques. And that's where we talk about that lifestyle marketing, the social media marketing, and utilizing leads and CRMs that will put you in a position where you have an automated business. Guys, this is major. And the reason we go about doing this is because we want you to go and exhaust your warm market, bring on a few new partners, rank up a little bit where you're making those extra dollars. So now you take the money you're making, whether it's $600, $1,500, or what have you, and you reinvest back into your business. You must keep feeding the goose that lays the golden eggs. You cannot make a dollar and spend the dollar. You cannot. That's not good business, guys. The first, if you look at McDonald's business plan or any franchise, they say you don't look for a profit for 2, 3 years. Where your money they're making, they're reinvesting it back into their business to solidify the business and to make it where they're taprooting it, put it that way. So what we want to do is as we run through our warm market, we get the profits, we get the residuals moving, we get money coming in. Now we reinvest it into high-tech systems that's going to make it even easier to operate. I'm so excited. I shared this with some folks last. This gentleman actually is Friday. This is a lead that I got. His name is Joseph. I leveraged and utilized the Networker Central system. He went and landed on my money movement page. I'll show you how that works, guys. And basically, Joseph filled out the form, wanting to make 5 to 10,000 a month. He's very interested, ready to invest $250 to $500. He's sick and tired of having people on his back looking over him. He's a retired military guy, sharp dude out in Pennsylvania. And he's coming on board this Friday. He's coming on board this Friday, and he responded to a lead. He became my lead. I shot out an email. He looked at my videos. He was doing all his due diligence. He spoke to Ava and all that. And he is ready to go. And that's exactly what we want to be able to do. Not only be able to recruit our new partners, people in our warm market, but as we sell the system, guys, I need you to understand the power of a system. People buy McDonald's franchise not for the burgers, but for the system. When you can walk up to these millennials and say, we have an AI driven automated system that you can work from your phone, that right there is appealing. Most times they don't care what you have. Then you can tell them what your project, your product, your services are. But they want to know, can I do it from my phone? Is it a system that I can do where I can basically plug it in, plug and play, and get out the way? Well, guys, we're showing you how to go from low tech to high tech. We have a CRM system called Networker Central. We have robots going to work for us. Let them explain what we do. Then we're going to dig into the back office. And I really want to open up for questions for everybody. And we got to leverage this stuff. And I'm getting individual questions, and some of the questions I've been getting, folks can be using those. I know people out here have the same questions, so write down your questions if you will.
Introducing Networker Central,
You guys can
your
hear that. Let
all-in-one
me know if
digital
I'm hitting
marketing
once.
platform with the power of AI. A complete solution to manage and grow all aspects of your business with team sharing features, allowing you to duplicate your success throughout your entire organization. With Networker Central, you'll have access to a professional suite of ready-to-go websites in a number of different verticals. Our websites are expertly crafted with compelling copy and high-quality produced videos. Need something custom? No worries. With our website builder, you can further modify our templates to create your own fully customized website or sales funnel. Managing your contacts is a breeze too with our integrated contact management system and email follow-up system. You can send one-touch emails, broadcast emails, and even create an automated email autoresponder campaign to drip on your prospects over the course of a year. From our mobile app, you can even send trackable text messages, receiving a push notification when your prospects take action, so you can follow up when their interest is piqued. All prospect activity is tracked in the activity feed. Did they open an email, click on a link, or visit your website? And if so, how long were they on each page? And what videos did they click on to watch? You'll have all this information at your fingertips, so you'll know what they're most interested in when you follow up. With Networker Central,
I knew that was going to happen. 1 second, guys.
you can literally manage your entire business from one platform, streamlining and simplifying your day-to-day operations. And now, with the power of AI, we're even taking this to the next level. Need help writing an email? Just click the AI for suggestions on writing a compelling subject line or email content. Or have it proofread your existing content and recommend improvements. With a few clicks, your messages are professionally written, saving you time and frustration. Our AI is integrated throughout Networker Central and available at your fingertips everywhere. Whether you're writing emails, creating text message templates, writing phone scripts, or even building your website, our AI tools can literally build these for you. You really just need to try this for yourself and see how the Networker Central digital marketing platform can transform your business. And why not? It's completely risk-free with a 14-day satisfaction guarantee. If you are not 100% satisfied, we'll give you a refund, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Get started with Networker Central today. Introduce
Hearts. I love this system, guys. This is going to change your life if you treat it accordingly. And that's what it's all about, guys. You got to treat this thing like a business. So one of the key things I want to share with you real quick, I want to go into the back office, but there are components. One thing I love about this, as you're building your team out, with this platform, they have what is called team share. So individuals, so here's the key thing, as the video stated. Now, were you guys able to hear that? I wanted to see if everybody heard that. Give me some ones. I want to make sure everybody heard that. All right, cool. Okay. So with that device, with that system, you don't have, if you're using like MailChimp, if you're using any type of like chat GPT and all that stuff, and you're paying a monthly membership for that, you can cancel it because it's all in this system. One of the things they also have is called team share. So once your team puts together a campaign where they have a video, funnel and automated text messages and everything of that nature, you can put it into a team share and basically everyone who joins this, they don't have to try to figure out this information. They just get access to all the things that you're using. It'll be personalized to them. And now they just have to share it with their folks, which is huge. Okay. So one of the things we have in terms of you go to the team share and you join a team share that's set up for you. And most of you, I already have a team share set up for your campaign, your company, and then you put in the different usernames along with the user passwords and leverage and utilize all that accordingly. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go into the back office and share that with you. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that real quick. Hold for 1 second here. Hold on, guys. Any questions? Let me open this up real quick. Let me stop the share. I am having serious problems with this mouse. All right. Any questions from anybody? If you would raise your hand, I'll unmute you. Any questions from anybody? Any questions? Any questions? All right. Well, let's jump into the back office real quick.
Deborah Russell, I think, has a question, Coach Ben. Great training, by the way.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Yes, Deborah.
Yeah, hi, Coach Ben. You know, I always have a question. So this Network Central is a third-party system that you're using to enhance your MWR business?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Third-party system. So one of the key things, and as I shared in the beginning, a lot of people, a lot of people don't have breakthrough success because they run out of people to talk to. They don't have systems in place to run this. What this allows us to do is it's a CRM. It's a great component that will allow people to leverage and take advantage of. That makes sense?
that makes sense. Okay, eager to see what this is about. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great question. So here's the back office here. 1 second. Let me get this thing out of the way. I think my battery's dying. I don't know what's going on here, but I am having serious challenges here. All right. Can you guys see?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so once you come on board and again, get with your your individual sponsors and say, hey, shoot me the link. I want to get signed up for this if you're interested. I encourage again that, to get started with this, there's two packages. One is for $29.95, which is $30. It gives you all this here in terms of the platform, your contacts, all your contacts go in here. You have a mobile app. I love my mobile app. While I was sitting and waiting for, I should blur this. While I was sitting and waiting for the event, I was just sending out messages to guys, and I love it because it's just simple. It's simple. It's duplicatable. I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about real quick. Let me get these. Let's get this off of here. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Can you guys see my phone? That's the mobile app. It's so awesome. You can literally go to your mobile app, and when you go to the mobile app, like I have Rob Noons, you can click on messages and then say, I want to send him a website, which will take you here, which will take him to, which is the landing pages. And they're made it landing pages and email text messages where it will send to him automatically. It'll say, hey Rob, this is Benjamin. Here's the website I want you to check out. and he'll click on that website. And once he clicks on that website, the system does all the work from there. I'll be notified immediately when the website is clicked on. I want to go to a generic site real quick. You guys are seeing this one here, AI-driven site. He'll go to a site.
Imagine waking up every morning knowing that your business
He'll
is
like
already hard
what he
at work.
sees, because you want to sizzle, you want to pique the interest, and then they say, man, I'm interested in this, I want to learn more. They go in here, they'll fill out this information, which is exciting. I want to make $10,000 a month. I'm very interested. I'm ready to get started. This is what I read from Joseph. He went and filled out this information. I'm putting 16 to 20 hours. Now you know exactly what they're working with. And he'll give you, he said, I hate my job. I hate being looked at. You get permission. They got to fill this part out, which is so very important. A lot of these companies who are out here talking about they have automated systems, but if you don't get the agreement of the privacy consent, which is very hard to get, then you're breaking the law. Okay, and I saw you, Miss Wooten. So once they click get started, you can move them to another site to go into more detail about your actual company, where you have a video here, but I have it going to my calendar inside this example. But I just got alerted that someone went, so every step that happens on your site, you will get an alert. Somebody went and signed up and enrolled. Every time someone jumps in and signs up. Now, here's something I want everybody to grab onto, okay? Because and this is where the Q&A comes in, because one thing I want to talk about is there's a lead system. So you have your websites, you have your resources, there's a media library in here, okay? And then there's automations. One of the things I want everybody to understand real quick is you have an assistant. So when you set up your website, let me go back here into your website, and you want to set up, if you guys are following me, let me know. You want to either assign or get the introduction, introduce the website, introduce them and get them on a calendar, and have them call your prospects back within 8 minutes or what have you. And this is what's so powerful about that, guys. And you're about to get blown away here. So now, when you go back, you have the ability to have Ava make calls on your behalf. Once a person goes,
Hello.
Hi, Cassandra. This is Ava, the virtual assistant for
She
Wendy
called you,
Stevens at
Cassandra?
Beach Bosses. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with more details. Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Great. So, are you currently working right now?
I am. I work full-time.
Thanks for sharing that. Are you looking for something part-time or full-time?
I'd be interested in something part-time for now.
Got it. One last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now? Is it mainly for extra money, or is there something more driving your interest?
It's mainly for extra money. I would like to have a little extra cash for travel and that sort of thing.
Cassandra, you sound like a perfect candidate for this opportunity. The next step will be to coordinate a call with Wendy so you can get more information on the business and see if it's a fit. Would it be better for Wendy to give you a call back during the day or the evening? What works best for you?
Actually evening would be better.
That's great, Cassandra. I'll pass this information along to Wendy and they'll be in touch soon. Thank you so much for your time, Cassandra. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll let Wendy know we spoke and pass along the info. Have a great day.
Thanks so much.
I love Ava.
You're
Ava's been
welcome.
doing some
Take
work.
care,
I had to buy
Cassandra.
some more
Goodbye.
minutes.
Bye.
Or you can have her call and schedule your appointments on your calendar, which I've been doing.
Hello, this is Scott.
Hi, Scott. This is Ava, the virtual assistant for Jackson Miller at Payday Connections. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with more details. Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Great. Are you currently working right now?
Yeah, I've got a full-time job, but looking for a little more.
Thanks for sharing that. Are you looking for something part-time or full-time with this opportunity?
Uh, Starting part-time, but wouldn't mind going full-time if I could get something working.
Got it. One last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now? Is it mainly for extra money, or is there something more driving your interest?
More flexibility, want to travel a bit more and not be tied down to a regular job.
Scott, you sound like a perfect candidate for this opportunity. If it's okay with you, let's coordinate a call with Jackson so you can learn more about what we do and see if it's a fit. Can I text you over a link to Jackson's calendar where you can select a time?
Yeah, go ahead, send it over.
Perfect. I just texted that over to you. You should have it any moment. Were you able to pull up
Yeah.
the website okay? Great.
Yeah, that came through right away.
Awesome. Take a moment now and select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
Okay, just give me 1 sec here.
Sure, take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
Okay, all set.
Fantastic. What date and time did you select for your appointment with Jackson?
Oh, I've got it set for this evening at 8 p.m.
Thank you so much for your time today, Scott. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll let Jackson know we spoke and that you are in the calendar for this evening at 8 p.m. You have yourself an amazing day.
You too,
Guys,
thanks.
I need you to
Goodbye.
realize and understand one of the main reasons people don't succeed, I should have put that as number one, is they don't pick up the phone. They don't pick up the phone and they don't make the phone calls. Where if you have the ability to put your list together, get access to individuals, and send them a link and say, hey, go to my site, watch this video, fill out the information. Once you have them do that, then there and let them know, hey, you're going to get a call from my assistant to find out if you're interested in wanting to know more and get on my calendar. Your job is pretty much done where now they're being pre-qualified. If they get on the calendar, great. If they don't, you'll still keep sending, you'll shoot a text message to them and drip on them. But that first initial phone call, you can have Ava make that phone call on your behalf. All right. Which is major. Aloha Adele, what's happening?
Yeah, make sure that's all yours. Okay.
Oh, you just opened.
Sorry, too much noise. Yeah, sorry.
Any questions, any comments from anyone before we move on?
I have a comment.
Hey, what's
I
going on,
love,
Cassandra?
hi everybody. I love that. So are we going to start doing this? I mean, is this a new thing that's coming out now? Because I really like that.
It's an option for folks to take advantage of. If it's an option for folks to take advantage, part of that. So going from low tech to high tech, if you feel like, hey, I've exhausted my warm market, I'm talking to people, but I want to talk to more people, you have the ability to invest back in your business and go here. And literally, guys, you can buy traffic right here. So you go in here and you want to be able to buy traffic. So you want to purchase leads and traffic.
Okay.
and it's very affordable. And then now the company that we're working with, they do marketing for folks who are right now sitting on their computers as we speak, who got fired from the government or fear of being fired, period, or just want to make some extra money. People do that all day, every day at their jobs. And now, once they get that individual, they'll go to your website, which is the landing page that we create for you. When they fill
Mm-hmm.
out the information, they pique their interest, they'll get the call. You'll get all their information inside your CRM, and then you'll be able to follow up with them, call them, and I have a script that I have for folks as well. So to answer your question, yes, this is a system that we agreed to implement. Some folks are moving with it. Here's what I need to say real quick. Just like in any system, is a process.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes time. It takes time to get used to it. It takes time to develop the relationships with the people that you have as leads. And just like any business endeavor, McDonald's commercials, they run their commercials over and over and over again. They don't just run one commercial and say, I want everybody's coming to me. So it's the consistency and following up. It's the consistency and the emails and the text messages and all that, which this system will allow you to be more efficient in. That's going to get the results that you're looking for. Where a lead, you can get a lead, and some of these leads that I'm getting communications and traffic with are leads that I've had for over a year. And they opened up, let's place today, who opened up old emails, because it shows you how you could track. Well, this was me, but Duan Penson opened up and watched 55 seconds of our video. It lets you know. Lena, open up the email. Latasha, open up the text. These are the text messages that I told you I sent. I'm not fabricating. I sat and sent out text messages. Mr. Fernandez, cousin Carlos Fernandez. I'm going to get him, Mr. Fernandez. Or Ramirez. Damn it, I said Fernandez. Mr. Fernandez, it opened up and basically got into the email, watched 10 seconds, but I piqued his interest, so I'm gonna send him a text message. I don't send it now because it's gonna be too late unless he's in California. But Daisy viewed the marketing site for 15 seconds, so it lets you know what's going on and who's opening up your marketing, your tools, and who's interested, who's not interested. If they're not interested, they'll say do not contact. All those things are in place. Even when Ava calls them and they say leave me alone, stop calling me, Ava will put them in a do not call list. So all those things are right there for us to take advantage of, which is pretty awesome and sexy. Mr. Ramirez, how's it coming along on your end? I know you were diving deep into it.
Coach Ben.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, Martha is helping me put all this together. It's starting to look good. We got already paid 3 months of our investment so far with one small investment, and still figuring things out. So we're pretty excited to know that I mean it's a win-win for all of us, because now we can systemize the MWR expansion, where we have Ava doing the initiation calls and put her to work. And we're starting to see the flow of people that are responding. Obviously, we still need to improve the way you're sharing things here with us. That's why we're getting trained. We want to make sure that we can systemize ourselves even more, so we can put more load on Ava. But other than that, we're excited. So 165 is coming in commission so far.
Awesome. And that's the pretty awesome thing about this. And there's templates on here, phone scripts that I implemented.
As a matter of fact, Coach Man, Martha put a nice template already, and she started to expose it with a link. So it leads right into an NWR video.
Oh, nice. Excellent. I love it. You know, Mark is the techie. Awesome
He
job.
sure is.
Awesome job. So, I mean, here's a phone script. And one of the things, like, I've been working leads for quite some time. And what Ava says is what I had to say in the beginning, because it's all about posture and tonality. These are people who raise their hands and they said, "Hey, I'm looking for an opportunity." So I always tell people, you have a couple of options. I mean, of course, you're calling your warm market and you're saying, "Hey, do you keep your income options open? If I share some information with you, would you watch a quick video?" So we go through that whole process, get on my PBR, we expose them. And then we do cold market, where you go out to a gas station, a grocery store, or whatever, and you pique someone's interest in that regards, and hopefully meet somebody who's open to an opportunity. Or you could do all of it. You get 3, 4, 5, 10 emails of someone who raised their hands and is in your contact list here, saying that I'm interested in a home-based business. And what we used to have to do is call a person up and say, "Hey, John, my name is Benjamin. I'm calling you because you recently expressed interest in making some additional income by working from home. Are you looking for part-time or full-time income?" Just what Ava says. I used to have to make a whole bunch of calls and do that to find individuals who will move through the process. But now she sorts them out for the first step. Once she sorts them out through the first step, now our job is just simply following back up with them and then really creating the relationship, and we're the interview. We are the interviewers. They're coming to work from us. So we want to have a strong posture of, "Hey, this is what we're doing. This is our opportunity. You already know our system is amazing. That's how we connected. Do you want to join us on this journey?" You're closing a deal at that point. You could take them from first base to third base and maybe do a three-way call with an expert, let them know this is a lead, they watch the video, and let the expert close them on that deal. That's another way of locking people in. But we have a script, we got scripts that's going to be put in here. I've been moving a little slow because my scripts are here. These are my scripts, but I'm trying to put them inside the system. All right. Best ways to call your leads. This is what's in here right now. But all that's going to be available for all of you to take advantage of and leverage if you want to use them. And once you got it, and as I always say with scripts are not to be read verbatim. Scripts are just used as guidelines. Once you start flowing, you'll be able to flow with it and articulate so that you're not robotic. So that's very important. Any questions that you have for me? Anybody have any system questions? All this is when you go into your back office, once you get it, you go over to templates, you go to scripts, and you can just simply find that script right there that you can use. You can print it and have it. You can do text messages where you can. I love it with the text message inside of your phone system, on your phone app. Instead of typing a whole bunch of text messages, you can go inside your app, pull up the individual's name, and just send them a text that you are where you just do an auto push through, and they get the access to the text messages. They got the bookmark with their name and everything in that nature, and it makes life a whole lot easier there as well. So, I mean, if you have no more questions, if you raise your hand, I can answer any questions. I am personally working with a company. I'm waiting to hear back from them where they have an auto dialer. What I would do next Tuesday is I'm gonna make a bunch of y'all can listen in. Hopefully, I'll have a whole lot of dials either from folks who Ava spoke to or just leads to follow up with that I haven't, so you could hear me. Because again, this is a process where Ava does a lot of work, and as you're getting leads and you're investing in leads or you have contacts, um, you want to pick up the phone as well, and you want to make the phone calls and move people through the process to get the results you're looking for. And it's massive exposures. It's totally being system dependent, and relying on a system to do the majority of the work. They got email autoresponders, text messages, all that stuff is right here. So no one falls through the cracks. So with that being said, guys, apparently nobody has any questions, which is pretty cool, I guess. What we'll do is get back with Deborah. Hey, Deborah.
Yeah, I
Or
have a quick question.
What's happening?
Yeah. Well, it's very good, and your presentations are always unique. Here's my question now. Are you finding that people are responding to Ava in that, a lot of people get turned off by AI voices, but if you say Coach Ben, I met you on the street, you said, I have this wonderful opportunity. I'm going to have my assistant call you, Deb, and it's a virtual voice. And, I might laugh and whatever, but at least I got a heads up and I listen. Is that how you introduce it, or people don't know?
And when I'm sending out a personal text, great question, Deborah. When I send out a personal text to folks, I literally say, "Hey, listen, go to," because I'm re-sparking. Let me see if I can find an email. Well, it would take too much. I'm sending out emails to individuals and saying, "Listen, take advantage of the new technology, AI-driven automated systems. Go to my landing page, watch the video, and you're going to get a phone call from my assistant, my AI assistant Ava, to schedule a time for us to talk." So I
Okay.
let them know.
Yeah,
I
you
let them
let them
know.
know. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Then that makes total sense. That's good.
absolutely. And a lot of people are getting more accustomed to getting automated. And she sounds so human. So it's not an uncomfortable conversation when they're talking. And as a matter of fact, let me find one. I think you'll appreciate this, where she calls me. I'm Natasha, and I ask, are you AI? Hold on, let me share it with you real quick. I get a kick out of this one.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Hi, Natasha. This is Ava, the virtual assistant for Ben McCrae at Team First Gen. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with
She
more
sounds
details.
natural.
Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Great. Are you currently working right now?
I am. What's your name again?
I'm Ava, the virtual assistant for Ben McCrae. Thanks for confirming that you're working. Now, are you looking for something part-time or full-time?
Starting off part-time, but eventually going full-time, looking to
Thanks.
replace my income.
Got it. One last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now? Is it mainly for extra
I
money,
mean,
or is there something more driving your interest?
well, like I just said, replace my income. Did
Thanks
you
for
hear me
sharing.
when I said that?
Yes, I did. You're looking to replace your income. That makes perfect sense. Natasha,
She
you
be
sound
trying
like
to
a
get smart.
perfect candidate for this opportunity. If it's okay with you, let's coordinate a call with Ben so you can learn more about what we do and see if it's a fit. Can I text you over a link to Ben's calendar where you can select a time?
Yeah, sure. What is it that you do?
That's a great question. I can't provide all the specifics, but Ben will explain everything in detail when you speak with him. Now, can I go ahead and text you the link to his calendar?
Um, yes.
Perfect. I just sent that to you. You should have it any moment. Were you able to pull up the website okay?
Hold for a second. And your name again?
I'm Ava, the virtual assistant for Ben McCrae. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. I think I have it. Uh, yes, I do have it.
Great. Take a moment now to select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
Wait a minute. It didn't open up.
No worries. Sometimes it can take a minute for the text message to come through. Let me give you the website over the phone. The address is benjaminmccrae.com. Were you able to pull it up now?
Let me see here.
Sure, take your time.
Yes, I
Just
was able to pull it up.
AI is a little bit scary, man.
Great. Now go ahead and select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
I selected today at 5 o'clock.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Natasha. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll let Ben know we spoke and that you are in the calendar for today at 5 o'clock. You have yourself an amazing day.
What's Ben's last name?
Ben's last name is McCrae. Thank you for asking. Have a great day.
And what's your last name?
I'm just Ava, your virtual assistant, so I don't have a last name. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Ava.
You're welcome, Natasha. Just to clarify, it's Ava, but no worries. Have a fantastic day.
Ava, did you just get smart with me?
Okay, Ava.
She got
Not at all,
funky.
Natasha. I apologize if it came across that way. That wasn't my intention. I'm here to help. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know.
I love it.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Is that awesome or what, y'all? Come on, man. If we don't, I had someone say, if you don't take advantage of AI and technology, the person who does, what they said, AI won't take you out of your job or have you miss out on opportunities, but the people who utilize AI will take you out of your job and have you miss out on opportunities. We cannot move in a slow pace of old school technology, man. We got to adapt or you get left behind. Period. What's up, Mr. Patterson?
Hey Ben,
Yes, sir.
I just want to ask you a question. Can Ava be multitasked for more than one um business? Like say you have a regular business like an agency?
Yes. Yes, they're working on that. As a matter of fact, every Wednesday they do a corporate um overview. You want to once you come in, you'll get everybody get locked into that nucleus where they do a training and conversation, but they are about to roll it out where you can customize it for different campaigns. Right now it's designed for network marketing, but
It's specific for network marketing right now.
right, but they're about to roll out within the next few weeks. And they said that a week ago for real estate, insurance, or a conventional business as well, which is pretty awesome.
That's what I was asking. Okay, thanks. Okay, that's fine. And they have a training on Wednesdays, right?
Right. I don't promote the training. It conflicts with some individual schedules. But when you get onto their Facebook page, you'll be able to listen to the replay.
All right, thanks, Ben.
Yes, sir. Great question. Did that answer your question, Deborah? That's pretty awesome.
I'm really amazed. So, I mean, you're having this conversation, Natasha, that's Natasha, back and forth with Ava. And, I'm wondering like how does she understand what you're saying? But this is all AI. I mean, I guess it was programmed. And because, every conversation is going to be unique, but what you did with that example is show that's what our prospects will go through.
Right.
They will ask, Deborah who? And Ava will answer, Deborah's virtual assistant. What's your last name? I don't have a last name.
Right.
Yeah. So this was amazing. So
Yeah.
thank you.
I wanted you to hear that because I mean, and she's only getting smarter, which is scary, but she's she's only getting smarter. And yeah, I mean, she has conversations. And you know, again, most reluctancies that people have is picking up that phone and making those dials. And if we could have her do the heavy lifting and sort people out, and if someone cusses her out and says no and hang up, Ava has no emotions. You know, she'll just roll around, roll over, and make the next phone call if there's another call to be made. So that's pretty exciting. All right. Well, hey, listen. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So again, guys, get back with your sponsor. They have a link for you. If they don't, if your sponsor doesn't have a link, let's link the links to the links so we can keep everyone linked up. There is a small affiliate process in this. We don't talk much about it. It's not that big of a deal. We are leveraging the system, but we're staying locked in on our main focus in building our businesses out and leveraging the systems. And while doing that, you know, you get some coins. But yeah, get back with your sponsor and see if they have the link for this. They could get you set up. It's quick. To utilize Ava is the Premier Premium package, which is the $49.95. You get 14 days free, and then it's $49.95 a month. But guys, your business will pay for that, and the results will pay for it as well as we grow, as we drive the momentum and the growth in your organization. So, with that being said, guys, if there's no other questions, is Earl your hand back up or you never put it down? All right. Well, hey, listen, guys, let's enjoy the rest of our evening. And let's just build, man. Let's go out here and get after it. It is March. March is going to be a great month. We got a lot of growth and incentives and promotions. And March, April, May, those 90 days right there helps determine the rest of your year. And it can really determine the rest of your life if you put your head down and do the work. So let's kick some butt in these next 90 days, guys, leveraging all the tools we have in our arsenal. All right. So I thank all of you so very much for participating. I'll see you all next Tuesday. Let's go and grow. God bless everyone. Take charge.